There you go.
There's a line drive. Probably going to be a double. Let's see.
Let's see how fast he gets it.
No, he draws a throw.
This guy has easy pop, dude.
Chad Mullen's a very good pure hitter. He's got home run pop.
Topper.
That's going to be
the double.
Off the wall. One hops the wall. JoJo's going to 3. Chad Mullen strolls into 2. Times it just perfectly. Playing shortstop today.
That's a good one. I haven't
digs in. And looks like he got under it. That is a miss. Brock Frenzel's under it. Makes the catch. He'll come off that. Come off their game plan. Donnie Walsh absolutely tattoos that one.
Dude, that was off the end. You can hear it. Donnie Walsh.
He's a big, powerful dude, man.
There he is. Off the scoreboard.
There that one goes.
I think. Beaches
is going to get an A team, which is an opportunity.
Every show out.
Every game's going to be tough up here at this level. Team.
Bo Jack's up to hit right now. Roll over.
B. Jackson rolls over.
Oh, what happened there?
Usri throws it away.
No, I think it was his knee. It looked like he gave out a little bit. I don't know what happened.
Oh, and Dave misses it. Mason's going to take 2. B. Jack going to score. Wow, JBL with some uncharacteristic mistakes early on.
And going back, has a chance. Warning track. And that will be the 3rd out.
I first met him in 2019.
Backside. And right at
playable.
Monster has been really good to me. I love these monster bets. I've been swinging kinetic. For the majority of the season, actually I had blacklisted monster.
Helping us get out here and compete. Brock Frenzel with the smash. Deep right.
Yeah, on top of Yates' yard house. It was a good little poke.
2-run bomb.
And he even put him in the steamer for me with Orlando Castillo going deep into left field.
Well, here we won a double A, or a single A championship, so we just doing big things over here at Straight Play. The conference condensed this year. I think they lost 16 teams that, shortened up the amount of teams, and so that talent just bunched up on these teams that were lower. As the rosters on the major teams, Kaminsky leaves the yard for a 2-run shot, ties it up 5-5.
Yeah, look, and then even the double A, dude, Sports Reach. Then you got
JBL,
and then you got Nitro, which Nitro had this insane roster.
Yeah, Nitro had some interesting things happen with some of the classifications that their players had going into the year. Yeah, he likes to shoot that ball backside.
He's a great backside swing, yep. And he actually
shoots
goes...
Shoots it 1-6, nice shot.
Was that 3-1 swing? Look at him.
That is going to be a double. Zusri gets the 3. Yeah. Boy, did it seem like you guys were getting up quick. Biscuit gets into 1. He might have got him. He might have got him.
Oh, great
what
play.
A catch.
Great play. Oh.
Usri scores. Mike Jackson's going to tag from 2 and score easily. Wow. Second inning in an I-57 game yesterday. Interesting flies out. But we were quite confident. We were up big, too, so I was confident using it, knowing we were.
All right, we're back at the Spacecoast Stadium for game number 2 on Saturday, October the 12th. DW from conferenceusssa.com and Dan Kirkwood, pitcher for Classic Glass.
Morning, everybody.
Dan, how'd you hit it this week?
Normal, almost.
Normal. You had a pretty good year.
Yeah, not a bad
All
year.
conference, right?
Yeah.
Fly out by Cade Christensen to start the top of the 2nd. Juno in the blue and white. And he scored 5 in the first. JBL in the field in the white and black. They answered with 7. Still feel like you finished high.
I felt like we won all the games we should have, and we lost all the games that we were supposed to on chalk.
Well, JoJo Bennett lead off for Juno with the double to left center.
You saw it kind of stopped right before the last game of the night and then started blowing almost directly to center lightly.
My phone says 75 degrees. High fly ball to left. I think that's Brock Frenzel in the shadows. Makes the catch for out number 2. Ben.
We probably took it all out of them last night. They scored too many runs against us.
He got tired of Joe Bolin with a long drive to left center off the wall at the 365 mark, and Bennett's going to score. I got a good question for you here in a second. First pitch, Donnie Walsh lifts it to left.
Looks like the yard's going to hold it.
Got it. JBL takes a lead to the bottom of the 2nd.
pitched when I needed to, and then they gave me the chance to be full-time this year, and I enjoyed it. I had a really good time.
Yep, Dave Johnson with the leadoff walk.
Knocked off Shop, the #1 team on Friday night.
John Radich, a high fly ball to left, and that is out of here.
We're all in the country, took 3rd at the Major World Series. I think they were down 6 or 7 with 1 out left in the Major and made a run back to beat somebody. So.
I've already said it a couple times this week. Rockoff hit the first ever home run when this park opened.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think his last time playing in the Major was 2017.
Former MVP of this tournament.
Juno 2022.
Yep. Line smash homer on cue. JBL came to play. You never know, you know, with the AA teams. Kaminsky, first pitch swinging. Center field is caught by Ben Dunn.
With the Hurricane kind of trailing off the side of the coast, I was trying to throw the ball inside to righties and have it float across, and sometimes it was pushing all the way into the left-handed batter's box. Sometimes it would straighten out, so you're guessing.
Yeah.
And I refused to play the game and throw a 4-seamer, so it's a knuckle grip every time from left to right on the stadium.
Mike Williams' first pitch, placed it well.
That's the same line he took last at bat, hit it in the 1-6, so he's staying with that consistent line. Feeling confident.
Mason Farmer pitching to Dombrowski. He punches it through the right side. Another hit, another run.
We won the conference championship, which I believe is essentially the same as the Major World Series. With 4 total for the game.
I like the 3. But they're going to take Farmer out and put in L.C. Watson. Monster USA teams. It's the second pitch. One hopper past the second baseman. Walsh into right. It's going to score a run.
And Nitro played almost every tournament all year.
Kaminsky crushed it.
Radich
crushed it. Good call. Jackson tried to rob him. Radich with the 3-run shot.
No names either.
Ben Dunn used to have the peaky blinders. That was good. One hopper to second. Is that Walsh? Throws to Mullins for the out.
And he's just a quiet guy that goes out and murders it every year, and people forget about him sometimes. Not to say they forget about him, but you see Harvey hit it a little harder, a little farther, and you get excited about picking. Collins hard line drive to the left side. Knuckling a little bit, bounces a 1-hop play in front of Brock Frenzel, and Collins will take the single. Hard swing down the left field line. Umpire says it's fair. 2-run home run. Cuts the lead down to 10 for JBL.
Hurricane prevented people from getting here, as well as just, you know, people didn't want to risk it, right?
Feel bad for everybody that's on the barrier islands. They were getting beat up. I got a bunch of friends that lost their homes.
Liner
right
off
off
Dombrowski's
glove.
Ooh, Hendrickson, or Usher, is going to step on second, throw to first, and after all that, they get a double play.
Air, instead of hitting that ball on the ground, but he tried to get away with one.
Yep. Grounder to third. Kaminsky.
Great play by
Radich.
Kaminsky. Ben Dunn's quick. He normally beats that out.
If you go to the ball club's link in the chat and you go all the way to the bottom, I think there's leaders. Yeah. Ninos 9.
There we go.
Irvine 9. Jared Hunt 8. John Radich 8. Austin Daw, Lewis, they're done. They got 7.
Steele's got 7. He had 4 off me last night.
Nino's not going to add to it. Nice play by Boland. It's Boland over there at third. Cade Christensen at short and Bennett up the middle. He's pretty much done whatever he wants with the ball.
Right at JoJo Bennett. Kaminsky lines out.
It says he was 7 for 7 against cheap suits.
Oh, wow. McBride puts a drive into one to left. Looks like the park's going to hold it. Brandon Jackson catches it, and that'll be the end. JBL puts up a 0.
All right, we're back at Space Coast. There's John Eisenlohr. We call him Tan Man. He used to sit at the Smoky with no shirt on for 3 straight days every minute. He's a super fan from Maryland. He's doing some people watching now while he watches the game. But you'll find him at the Maryland Major, the Smoky, and here at the World Series.
Cade Christensen, backside line drive. Kaminsky scabs it in the 5-6 hole. It's going to be one out. Huge pool of guys out there.
First pitch.
It looks like he missed it.
Anthony Champion at third base for the umps.
Going dead center. Over the batter's eye.
Oh, that ball flying where he crushed it.
Joe Bolin, tons of muscle. Let's see if that leaves the yard. Frenzel had a chance, couldn't quite get up high enough. I'll imitate the announcer and say it was a hot smash up the middle.
Smash. Stadium announcer, who's over there?
Over
Jeff
under,
Brown.
Over under and hearing that 64 times a day. There's still people that would probably put their money on Rismondo 2-1. Collins line drive. That's knuckling.
Wow, look at the knuckle. Oh, you can't even blame him.
Nope.
That was a nastiest knuckleball I've seen this week. Ooh, came back with a good swing. 3-run shot. Cuts the lead to 5. They're even on hits. I think it's been the walks that's been the difference. Brandon Jackson played with competitive edge last couple of years. Crushed it, no doubter. Where's that going?
That went over the light pole.
Yep. One hop the kids field in the back.
Off the line now.
I think they're a little deep. I'll see myself. Especially
That was a strike.
center. Oh,
that was a strike. I think LC was thinking that was going to be inside, and I think the wind blew it back.
Yeah.
Clubs out. Ooh, straight up the middle.
You jinxed him.
Yep, it happens. It always happens.
Yeah.
The announcer jinx. Sorry, Mike.
No, he's just a regular pitcher.
With a much better knuckleball. Great swing by John Browski. Takes the what's the field's giving him.
Liner off Bennett's glove. Good try though.
He was leaning the right way in the right position. Just couldn't get there quick enough.
Double. Mike's going to score from first. Knocked out Mason. First pitch swinging. Dave Johnson flies out. That was an unusual swing. It didn't look like that great a pitch. Bouncer middle. Backhanded by Walsh, but he didn't have a play. Is it Evansville?
Long drive right center. Collins back at the wall, giving up. That looked like an end cap. Collins running in.
Got there.
Feet first slide, gets the third out. Holds them to, what, 4 runs? I think that scoreboard's wrong.
Yeah. Don hits the first pitch, center field, and Hendrickson's there. Matt Moso going to pinch hit for Cade Christensen. Also had that huge rookie year with S&E, and then off-season injury.
I think it was his knee.
Might have been. Had a big pinch hit base hit last night, or yesterday. Left field.
Slicing it down the left field line.
10.
I still think he's one of the better outfielders in the country, but everybody plays him in short and middle now.
Ooh. If it's fair, it's gone.
That's way gone.
I think he's top corner outfielder. Kind of the
6.
6.
That's a shot. How far up the scoreboard is it going? Halfway in the screen into the. But
I have a 4 or 5:30 a.m. flight. We're an hour away from the airport.
Yep.
When you stop for gas.
I'm at 7. Has a high HRF, but still every swing in the bag.
They're used to those long games too. Doesn't faze them.
Johnny Walsh.
Hendrickson on the run. Oh,
off
he
the
made
glove.
a leap into the W onto Wilson, and he's down. Hopefully he's all right.
Okay, yeah, and just, oof, that might not be good.
RBI triple. He's a tough guy.
You got everybody running out right now.
Maybe you're not.
We're all hoping for the best. The longer he stays down, the worse I'm feeling about it.
It's Walsh who hit that ball.
Backside gap.
Well placed.
Getting down. One hop to the Louisville sign. That's a double. Collins, let's see if he wants to stretch it. Change his mind, going to third. No throw. Stand up triple. Line drive, left field line. Tucked about 10 feet inside the chalk. Harvey's going for 2, and he'll have it.
Let's go, Harvey. Let's go, Harvey.
Laser Dave playing in a deep second base. Still couldn't be, and Mooch is probably smoking a heater.
Mooch sitting in the car with the AC running.
Didn't let them get in my head.
And
Done. Great backside swing. That'll be a triple. The ageless wonder. Being a career history guy if you actually play in a top team.
It's true. Mike Williams makes the catch, run scores. Juno has the lead, 24-22.
Ground ball left side off Comiskey's glove. Took a quick hop up to his left side. Couldn't get the glove up in time.
There's got to be someone else we're forgetting.
Backup pitcher maybe.
Ooh, Mullins gets it past Kaminsky. That's another run and a double. Ooh. Knuckles down the middle, and he crushed it to left center. Off the middle of the wall at the 365. Mullins scores. Boland replaces him.
That's going to carry.
Oh, Frenzel might have had it.
Frenzel might have had it. He's taller, yeah. That's a no-doubter down the left field line. Harvey out to left center. Brendan Jackson's 2 for 2 this inning. Trying to go 3 for 3. And looks like he did it.
Ooh, Dombrowski with the backhand.
Good stop.
That'll end it. All right, we're back. We'll see if JBL can answer Juno's 17-run inning. DW Conference, USSSA.com if you're just joining us with Dan Kirkwood, pitcher from Classic Glass. Okay. And Ninos adding to his tournament leading home runs.
That's number 10, double
It's
digits.
not like he's been doing it down the left field line. He's been doing it out of center field.
Hitting it everywhere. I've seen him go backside. That one was to center field to the left of the batter's eye. World Series MVP is underrated.
That's true. But he kind of is.
And Ninos is always overlooked a little bit, and he's just as good as everybody else, if not better.
Yep.
He can play infield, he can play outfield.
It's like Kyle Pearson OG a little bit.
And both great teammates with Sonny as the sponsor. McBride drive left center. That should be a double.
JBL's
See if Kaminsky wants to score.
he's going to.
McBride going third, gonna be a play. Just beats it in.
That's Matt Mosel now. It's short. It's been there a couple innings, I think. They got the league tournament leading home run hitter and the tournament leading average guy, Mike Williams. No, we haven't received any lineups there, Stroh.
Mike Williams fly ball to left, right in front of the track. Brandon Jackson hauls it in. That's going to drop his average down to about 830 now.
Red-ish. Past the diving Mullins. He sold out on that one.
Dombrowski's got 3 straight hits to the right side that I remember in the last 2 innings. Going big fly left field. I think he's feeling just fine.
He's good. Clear-headed. You know, the news makes those things look like they're going to wipe out the whole state.
Line drive. That looks like the park's going to hold it.
Radich. They try to reset the table.
They can just score a couple more here. It's a ball game. That's
Got
one.
it.
That's a no-doubter.
I think sponsors do deserve proper classification, that's for sure.
There's the sprint from Brock Frenzel down first on a walk.
What's amazing is an inside the park home run here. Castillo hits the first pitch deep, right center, done to the wall, gone. 2-run homer.
There it is, down 1.
75-foot bases times 4 is 300 feet. That's a football field, end zone to end.
Correct.
Goal line to goal line.
With a couple turns.
So how do we not get the ball in before the guy runs 100 yards?
A bad bounce off the wall, a misplay, an off-handed throw, doesn't hit the cutoff, and it rolls to somebody else.
We just named them all.
Or you're just really fast like Ben Dunn or Brian Zirkle.
Ninos. Trying to add to his trophy case.
11.
You do get a trophy for most home runs.
I don't think he's thinking right now. I think he's just in some headspace that doesn't exist.
Yeah. The ball
doesn't know what he's doing. He blacked out, and he's just hitting home run after home run.
It's a beach ball for this guy.
And then you got the non-softball players that'll watch these on video saying, "Oh, it's that easy."
Yeah.
It's not.
The comment section on the YouTube videos is entertaining at times, especially ones that get to the baseball community.
If you've got thin skin, you're going to get upset reading those comments every day.
Yeah. And I get it. The pitch is coming in slow. But that's not the contact isn't the object like baseball. Contact's a given. Kaminsky, that one's down the middle.
Right up the middle. LC turned. That was not a good position to be in fielding-wise. That's how Nino got hit in the back in Arizona. You got to stay facing forward, otherwise you're risking injury.
We're all tied up at 31. I think it's just instinct, right?
Yeah, sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it. It took me a while to properly get set up and remember to do that every time.
Dan, we're talking some pitching between innings. Is it better to get as far back from the rubber after you pitch it, or is it better to like a 1-2 and set up?
If you can consistently follow the same routine, then you'll be fine if you're setting up right. But people will backpedal too much, and if you're on your heels, you're not in a position to field the ball. Even if it's hit right at you, you could bobble it or miss it completely. I fall into that case sometimes too, so sometimes I'll tell myself 1 step set.
Yeah.
That way I'm kind of leaning forward on the balls of my feet a little more.
Yep. Done with another extra base hit. Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah.
I think some of the people went home that Wednesday if he played here. Fly out to Mike Williams. I think we should go back to 16 teams for the major.
Well, we only had, what, 25 or 26 conference teams total this year? So.
And only maybe 22 were really trying to make the major, or less.
I mean, some were not trying to make the major and still made the major.
Yep, Frenzel with a sliding catch, Dunn scores. Yeah, so I think 16 makes sense. Then everybody's in the stadium if there's not a weather-related delay. Base hit, well placed.
McBride had just moved a little more towards the middle of the field and gave him that hole.
Yeah, is it easy to place a ball on the baseball field with the infield being further back?
I think it's a feeling in the moment. Sometimes I see it and I know I can hit it 100% of the time, and other times I feel like I can hit it no problem when I make a mistake. It's really fun when you see a positional player move right before you're about to swing, and then you can actually hit it behind them. That's one of my favorite things to do, because I'm constantly surveying the field as the pitch is coming in if I can.
Yeah, it looked like Mullins placed that one. Maybe he just got
There's
lucky.
a lot of top hand, too. He might have been trying to just shoot left center, and it worked out. That was purposely hit down. That was a good swing.
Oh, and an RBI double. Feels like the ball this year's been consistent. You know?
Yes.
What do you think?
I agree. There has been a difference between the Pro-Am and the Pro-Am Hardcore. I heard a lot of the A players saying that the ball wasn't traveling well for the Pro-Am, which is crazy because it should be better than the Classic M, and that's what we used for years.
Yeah, I feel like the Pro-Am was made for the 325s.
Yeah, and I feel like the Hardcore is made for the stadium. I wouldn't be mad at all if we got rid of the stadium completely.
Line drive by Walsh, so they've... Oh, now Hendrickson kicked it around. Be a triple, so 3 straight or 4 straight extra base hits. All of a sudden, Juno's got a 3-run lead. Yeah, the Pro-Am was not performing. Now, there was tons of wind, rain, humidity. But
typical Florida weather.
yeah, but you know, it usually does perform better. Collins
Did
get
he miss
enough.
it? Did he miss it?
Nope.
Yeah, he missed it.
Yeah. Collins flies out. The runner on third ends the inning. They only score 3, so they lead by 3. JBL coming up, bottom of 6. We're back at the Spacecoast Stadium, bottom of the 6. JBL's been answering Juno of late. They trail by 3. LC Watson's on the mound. He took over for Mason Farmer.
By 57?
No.
I think they're still hanging around.
Are they?
Mike Williams up and out, right center field. Ben Dunn gave it a chance, but didn't have the reach. JoJo in the 1-6 hole, so let's see if he tries to take that 1-4. That looks big. There it is.
Oh, that's too big for him.
I mean, if I'm seeing it here, they should be thinking about it. But
yeah, it's automatic for Dabrowski.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell me they think hardcore is a better ball.
I guess it always depends on the batch, too.
Yeah.
Whether they're wound a little tighter. I mean, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Laser day, first and second. Is that right? No outs?
No outs.
Center. Ben Dunn's there. There's an out.
Both runners advance to second and third. Williams taking a look at home. Not going to go.
Mike Williams.
The rest went to Nitro. They have major players.
He is connected. Bases loaded. This is a big at bat. 1 out. You're not really going to double Frenzel, right?
Lefty, not a chance.
Well hit. Right fielder Collins on the run. Can't quite get it. Bangs into the fence. Frenzel might have it inside the... Oh, no, they weren't running ahead of him. So he's just going to have a triple at noon on Saturday.
Castillo to center. Looks like it's short. That'll be out number 2. Brock Frenzel will tag and score easily.
Just to have hope, right? Like, it's their whole season coming down the one. Ninos runs a...
And there's another hot smash to the middle infielder. To the left of the scoreboard in between the foul pole, so let's see if he stays trying to go there. Nope, line drive to center. One hop to Hendrickson. He's on board with a single. That's going to be a tie game.
That is crushed.
So we are all knotted up at 36. There are no outs in the top of the 7th. And it looks like Mason Farmer is coming back in the game for LC.
Jackson's doing his best Everett Williams impression this game.
Jackson's doing really well this game. He's impressed me. A couple moonshots, no doubters. They're feeling surreal right now. That's a line drive at the right fielder. Mike Williams snaps it off.
Box score shows him only 2 for 5.
Oh, he went for it.
Oh,
That's gone. And Ben Dunn puts him up 1.
clutch.
Right at McBride. This is where Juno wants to be. This is why you stack them.
Bennett's 4 for 6. Mullins 5 for 6. Bolin 5 for 6. Walsh 5 for 6. Collins 5 for 6. Harvey 5 for 6. Jackson 6 for 6.
Wow.
They
built their lineup right at the top.
They could get roll here.
Ooh, ground
chance.
ball to third. JoJo's fast.
Oh.
Throw gets by. JoJo does not turn. So regardless if they try to tag him, he did not make an attempt at second base. He'll be staying at first.
And now we get into that group we just talked about. The next 6 batters are a combined
For 5 outs.
31 for 36.
Yeah, slow the game down. They're putting McBride, it looks like, on the hill. Dombrowski's going to come to catch, and Ninos is going to go to third. He's not putting on the shin guards, if you notice.
Oh, my.
Just the helmet. So
This isn't good.
He's confident. Mullins isn't typically a guy that's going to blow middle, so I wouldn't be too concerned, but it is still a little scary.
The season's on the line now. Middle is you're not even thinking about.
I don't think Mullen's trying to get a single, though.
That's true.
He's trying to put runs on the board, so he's looking left center. That's probably the biggest hole right now.
I agree. If I was Frenzel, I'd move over, get in the left field line. Big at bat, 2 outs.
Aninos makes the play.
McBride covers.
Flips to McBride, gets the force at second.
Great play.
Just before a speedy JoJo Bennett makes it there. So we are going to the bottom of the 7th. JBL down 1 run.
USSSA Worlds. We're at the major. Men's C's going in the back. Women's C and D, I believe.
Championship Saturday.
I'm picking. Well, let's see what happens on the pitch. I'm picking Fisher's softball. The other day I said Nitro Circus for C. I'm picking Fisher's softball to win the C. My official's pick. Here's Kaminsky.
I don't know a single team that's in the C.
Fisher's softball out of Pennsylvania. Mark it down.
Walk.
Walk.
Tying run on first base now.
And that's part of the reason Farmer came out of the game early was the walk.
In conditions where the wind is pushing, you need to be able to throw that flatter pitch a little more consistently.
Bride right center, 1 hops the fence, stays in the park.
Are they going to send everybody? He's going to go to third.
Yep.
Winning run, third, no out, so you can pretty much guarantee the walk to the next 2 batters.
It's all over for Juno. It's been a kind of a frustrating year, I think, for them. I give them credit for bringing up the young players from AA.
So Mike Williams already given the free pass. Dombrowski is your next hitter. There is a chance that they try pitching to him, or they could load him up and put the force at home. Keep in mind also that McBride was pitching, so he does get an automatic runner. So Castillo is now on third for the winning run.
And you got to be able to throw out Castillo.
Yep, and the first strike that you see, too. So like you said, don't swing at a ball, but don't take a strike and give the pitcher a chance to get you on a nasty
I agree with that. Here we go for the win.
That was a great pitch.
And he took a strike, exactly what you said don't do.
Yep.
Farmer could mess with him a little bit.
Yep, throw that tall pitch.
And that's the game.
Yep.
And a game-winning base hit by Steve Hendrickson. JBL upsets, not actually, they were the higher seed, actually.
Yep. Just knocks off a major team.
Knocks off Juno. Juno ends their frustrating season, we'll call it.
All these teams are pretty much equal when it comes to talent, so don't really see it as an upset.
Yep, JBL advances. Juno and Sonny's tie for 7th at the Men's Major World Series.